To your almost daily reading. Today we're going to see what messages Spirit just wants you to know. Any messages that would have been channel messages will just be channeled through the reading. Okay. This is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not, welcome back. Please make sure you all do the things like, share, subscribe, comment on this video. Put some respect on Al Gore's rhythm so that we can get more subscribers to the channel. Doing these things tremendously helps support the channel. Okay. If you all are looking for personal readings, you can book at savvysentient.com. The readings open up week by week. So if you don't see any availability for this week, you can check in with next week. First come, first serve. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. Spirit, l'esprit qui dans en tête, fait. Moi venir pour vous avec un militaire, comment pour conseiller et tant puis avec combien de veine, pour ne pense pour un problème avant le collectif. Non pas de même, pas de confiance, sans connaissance, mais merci, merci beaucoup. All right, what are we talking about today, Spirit? What would you like to talk to the collective about today? Let's do a little pre-pull here. All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So the Nine of Pentacles is an independent energy. This is independent stability. This is entrepreneurship, success in entrepreneurship. This can also just be like self-made wealth. So even if you're not an entrepreneur, just like working hard on a craft gets you the stability that you need on your own. Along with the Three of Cups is just celebration energy, reunions, parties, things like that. So you may be celebrating some type of success right now. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. So let's see what's going on. All right, Spirit, what's going on with the collective? Okay, so I just seen the Sun at the bottom of the deck, and when I split the deck, the Nine of Pentacles again. So you have definitely gained some type of success. Some type of personal stability. What's going on in this current situation for the collective? We have the Moon. Okay. All right, so we have the Moon, the Page of Pentacles, and a Knight of Pentacles. And what I'm feeling with this energy is that you may have been working on something and you don't, or you didn't think that it was getting the recognition or the attention that it deserved. But what you're not seeing is that somebody was paying attention. I feel like somebody was paying attention to you and you're not aware. Or perhaps like you do something on like social media, so you're aware that several people pay attention to you. But I feel like you're getting specific people's attention. Your work is getting the correct eyes. Tell me about the Moon. So I feel like this offer coming in with the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles is something you didn't expect. Three of Swords with the Moon. Why is the Three of Swords here for the Moon? The Three of Swords is coming out with the Seven of Cups. So I feel like there may have been a lot of options, or that you have some type of fear of disappointment. I feel like there's a fear of disappointment here. I don't think that the Three of Swords is something that has happened. I think that this is something that you're fearing. I heard proposal. Maybe you're making a proposal to someone. And I feel like the fear of this disappointment or letdown is an illusion. That's what spirit wants you to understand. Like, it's an illusion. You don't have a reason to be fearful. And I'm really feeling like you're needing to get out of that energy of fear, because that's going to sabotage your success. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. What does this offer with the Page of Pentacles? Selfishness, grievance. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. I don't know. I'm getting like pessimism vibes. I don't know that this is what's happening so much as it's your fear is going to make this happen. Okay, so another story that I'm getting is someone may have ran off with your idea. We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse with the Seven of Knives. Okay. Okay, so Spirit is saying, okay, for some of you all, it may just be a simple case of fearing the worst outcome. But for others of you, there is a situation where someone close to you is stealing your ideas. They're trying to take something from you that you created and pass it off as their own. So with the Three of Cups leading this reading, someone close to you, someone who's supposed to be a friend to you is actually a frenemy. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign for sure, with all this pentacle energy coming up. Two of Pentacles. Magician. And the Seven of Wands. Okay, so this person is going to take your idea, take something from you, and try to pass it off as their own. And then they're going to defend it. When you call them out of like taking your idea, and I feel like they might actually be successful in taking your idea, and then when you call them out on it, they're going to be like really defensive. Act like they don't know what you're talking about. We have the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords here. So 7-7 may be significant. But both of these seven, oh, and the 7-7-7, we have the Seven of Cups as well. Which leads me to think that they may get away with this for a short period of time. But 7-7-7, that's like luck, divine luck, angelic, assistance in making things work out for you. So I feel like you're going to expose this person in some way, or it's not going to last long. You're going to be able to prove that this person stole this. Tell me more about this situation. The Hierophant. Maybe there's some type of contract that you have with this person that they didn't remember they had, or somebody may be like, they may have stole something that they didn't know that you had like a copyright on, or proof that it was yours. And I feel like what's about to happen is when you present this contract, it's going to bring about a lot of burdens and a judgment in your favor. If this is not an idea or something financial, this may just be like a material thing that was taken from you. I heard a car. Maybe like a deed to a building. Something that has paperwork on it was taken from you, or they're trying to take it from you. But when you pull out this paperwork, it causes burdens on the person who took it. Okay, so tell me what's happening with the Hierophant. Queen of Swords. Another card of Justice. And I feel like you were several steps ahead of the situation because you had already dealt with something similar. So you already made sure that all of your T's were crossed and all your I's were dotted. So just in case something like this happens again, you already had everything covered. If it hadn't happened to you before, you were just smart. You just knew better. You may have already not trusted this person. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. You might have already felt like this person was shifty or shady. Knight of Cups. I don't know why I got restraining order. Because you've been through things with this person. This person, okay, if this is a love situation, this person is like emotionally manipulative. And has already put you through like a lot of bullshit. And at this point, you're just tired, you're done, you're over whatever the hell this person is on. You're tired of dealing with their shenanigans. So 10 of Wands, you're at the end of your burdens with them now. But I feel like whatever this was that this person was trying to do or take, you're done with it. And you were already ahead of them. Like you were thinking several steps ahead of them. So I feel like someone in your presence is just really slick, or at least they think they are, but you already knew what time it was with them. Ace of Wands is highlighting the 10 of Wands. So you're ready to end this thing and move on to something new. Move on to a new situation. Tell me about the Judgment card. What's the Judgment card here for King of Wands? Why is the Judgment card here? Knight of Swords. I feel like you might be going into a different direction. Like maybe you made your judgment and you're going towards a fire sign. Tell me more about this judgment. I feel like whatever's about to happen with this person, like justice is swift. Justice is swift. This person's going to come back around and try to manipulate you. They're going to come back and try to manipulate you once you say it's over. But sometimes the victory is not worth the price. Tell me more. What's going on with this situation for the collective? It just feels like so many different messages. It feels so scattered, I want to say. And it feels very unexpected. I don't know. It's a lot of... I feel like this energy is very chaotic. We have the Tower coming out. We have the Page of Swords. And I'm hearing, who can you trust? Who can you trust? We did have the Three of Cups starting the reading. So this may involve you and two other people. One of the people you felt like were kind of sketchy and shady anyway. So maybe you lean more on the other person, only to find out that the other person is like also an op, running back to the other person, telling the other person whatever it is that you got going on. Tell me about the Tower. Tower is 10 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. You're finding out that somebody is lying. Someone is envious. Tell me about the Page of Swords. I feel like they're watching you and running back to the other party. Yeah, sacrificing you, Queen of Wands, one passion. Throwing you under the bus or like giving away your information. It feels like, okay, so what I feel like is you really got to watch your circle, collective. You got some snaky snakes all up and throughout your circle. And there are people close to you who are super envious of you. They're really jealous of how resilient you are, how you always seem to land on your feet, how easy it is for you to bounce back. And we have the Star here in the reverse. So I feel like you're growing and you're gaining certain success. And even after the betrayal of the people close to you, as you try to progress and heal, they are like telling whoever the other person is how much you're struggling. They're telling them like what you have going on. It may have taken you a long time to get over what they've done. And this person who's close to you and close to them is like running it back and forth. Like, yeah, she was crying over you, like on the floor, distraught. Like your personal, intimate moments that you thought you could trust this person with, they're like engaging in it with you. And then, okay, girl, I'll talk to you later. Let me know if you need anything. And then running straight to the person who caused it all. They're playing both sides of the fence. Tell me about the Star and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, look. Three of Pentacles. Collaboration. It should have only been just like you and this person that you're confiding in. And then they're like, oh, okay, girl, I'll holler at you later. And then running back to the other person and telling them like whatever stress and struggle you're going through, trying to deal with the Justice. That's the truth. That's the truth. So somebody who you are confiding in, who you think is a friend of me. They're out here running it to somebody else. Look, trying to make sure that you don't heal. These people close to you this person is causing discord. They don't want to see you heal. But you, bottom of the deck, Six of Swords, you need to move away from them. So far, what's happening in this situation, you are single. Maybe you just broke up with somebody, you're gaining your stability, you're healing, you're bouncing back. Or you're working on a project, work, some type of entrepreneurial effort, and this person is trying to take something from you. Whatever the case is, you found some independence in some way, shape, or form. Someone tried to take that from you, and you have another person who's continuing the chaos by being a go-between. They're in your face, comforting you, whatever the case is, and then they're running back to the person who's trying to destroy you, giving them information. Check your circle. There's somebody close to you who don't need to be close to you. Maybe a couple of somebodies who's close to you who don't need to be close to you. All right, tell me about this situation, Island Time. Wellness. Who are we dealing with? Who are we dealing with? Not enough. Frustrated in a relationship. Lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, and jealousy. I told y'all somebody's jealous of y'all. Somebody is jealous of y'all. I'm getting that they feel The jealousy stems from you doing something that they can't or couldn't or don't. I don't even feel like they couldn't. I just feel like they're lazy or they don't have the self-esteem, okay, to be able to do that. You are healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Yeah, so for some of you all, this is a breakup. And then there's a third party running in between the two of you. This could be a family member. I'm getting like a meddling mother. A meddling mother. Like, it might be their mother. And, you know, take it how it resonates as far as gender, sex goes. But let's just say, you know, you're a female and the mother is like, you know, you always going to be part of our family. You know, I love you like my own child, da-da-da-da-da. And you're like pouring your heart out, you're crying, whatever, and expressing how bad this person hurt you. And they might even be like, oh, well, you know, my son ain't shit, da-da-da-da-da, blah, 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 blah. And then as soon as they hang up the phone with you, man, Brandon, this girl, she over here hollering, cussing, and carrying on, talking about how you did her so wrong. Like, you know, your son wasn't shit. But she don't treat the son like the son ain't shit. She treat the son like, hey, boo. She treat the son like he in the right or something. Like, why would you be telling this? Yeah. The person who you were dealing with, a runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, ego issues. This person may have had you in a third party. They didn't want you to get too close. Soon as you, engagement ring. This person might be somebody who you had a deep commitment with and then ran off from the commitment. You might have been married to them. You might have been engaged to them. If this is like business-wise, this was a contract that maybe was in the talks and then the person pulled out. So it felt like really unexpected disappointment. But somebody pulled away from a contract, from a union, from a partnership. And that's why there's so much pain associated with this. It's why it's so hard to get over, because this was something that was supposed to put you in the 10 of Cups energy, that happily ever after. Somebody is a runner in a track star. All right, so let's get some soul lessons. What's the soul lesson of this reading, of this situation? Guilt. Ooh, the person that you're dealing with, I feel like they're guilty. They feel guilty. They feel guilty for doing this to you. I don't think that the person who's running back and forth feels guilty. I think it's the person who actually did the harm. It's not the person who's the go-between. They don't feel guilty at all. They're just messy. But the person who initially hurt you, they feel guilty. And this is probably why you haven't heard from them, or they won't talk to you. Maybe you have them blocked. But even if you didn't, they wouldn't reach out because there's too much guilt associated with what they did to you. Trust. I feel like they broke your trust. For sure. But also a soul lesson here for you is being careful who you trust, because you're telling this person like how much you're hurting and all this. And this person is just running right back to the person who hurt you. And honesty. Yeah. Guilt, trust, and honesty are your soul lessons. And I feel like with this honesty card, it says I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect the truth from myself. I feel like you're needing to be honest with yourself. Some of the people who you were confiding in, like if you're really being objective and thinking about it, you know that they're not someone who you should even be confiding in. Like if this person is the ex's mother, of course her loyalty is going to be to the ex. So why would you think that they're someone you can confide in? If this is a person who's been friends with, the person who harmed you longer than they've been friends with you, why would you think that they have any loyalty to you? So I feel like there's a need for you to be honest with yourself. And I feel like you're definitely needing to pull away from anyone associated with the situation. If this is not your people, if this is not your mama, your daddy, your cousins, your best friend, people who are not a mutual acquaintance of the person who harmed you, then don't fuck with them. If this is not your goons, your gang, you don't need to be confiding anything into them, because their loyalty is with the person who harmed you. I know sometimes it can feel like really lonely. Maybe you don't have anybody where you are, but that doesn't mean confide in their people, because their people are not here for you. Their people are not here for you. Okay, rebel messages. What messages do we have for the collective? Time to let go. And move the fuck on is what the rebel messages say. It's time to let go and move the fuck on. Of all of them, cut everybody off. Fuck fear. It will lie to your face. Now, I feel like that's a fear of this energy right here, the Nine of Pentacles, a fear of being alone. But there's no reason to fear that, because with friends like these, with friends like these, who needs enemies? I'd rather be alone than to have a friend like this, acquaintance like this. Y'all better go to Better Health or something. I don't know, call a hotline, but you would be better off confiding in a stranger than confiding in these people, because the information that you're giving, they're using against you in some way, shape, or form. Look, you need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. That's what the rebel messages said. That's what the rebel messages said. I miss y'all, rebel. Where y'all been? I should have been pulled y'all out a long time ago. But yeah, I want to do some Santa Muerte Oracle today and a Crystal Spirit. So we're going to start with Santa Muerte. What message do we have from the Santa Muerte Oracle? Girl, sometimes you just need to hear it. Don't beat yourself up. You can know it. You can suspect that people ain't doing right, but sometimes you just need somebody else to say it before you really accept it as the truth. That's all. Don't beat yourself up. So number 22 is the Santa Muerte Oracle. It's probably going to be a name I can't pronounce, so don't come for me. Okay, it's not. Oh, but look what it is. The message of the Santa Muerte card says intellect. The archetype of order seen by the 6th card can be expressed on the formation plane by human intellect. Here is the birthplace of language, the world of ideas, knowledge, where communication takes place and culture is generated. The intellect, much like the solve referred to by the god Miklachachuli, don't worry about it, can't pronounce it, but just know it's a god, can, with its cutting action, analyze, fragment, then recompose in a form of final synthesis. It directs and controls, but for this very reason, it can become an obstacle for expansion and dynamicism. The advice of the dead: put instinct aside for the moment and analyze the situation you are in rationally. Okay, so the message of this card is don't do what you feel like you want to do. Do what you feel like is intellectually the best thing to do, the smartest thing to do. You may feel like you want to reach out to these people. You may feel like you want to purge. You may feel like you want to trust these people. And you know, you might have a lot of shit that you just want to get off your chest, and that's what you feel like you want to do. But the intellectual, the smart thing to do is realize who these people are. Who are these people? From a logical standpoint, what makes the most sense? That they would have loyalty to you or loyalty to the person who hurt you? Okay, for some of you all, you're trying to figure out how certain people know certain things that you did not tell them or express to them. And there's one common link. There's just one person that y'all all have in common. But you don't want to believe that this person would be going around to these people telling them your business. Intellectually, logically, how the fuck else would they know? How the fuck else would they know? All right, crystal spirits, what message do we have for the collective? Petalites. Number 42 reduces down to 6. Releasing what no longer serves you. Like this person running and tell all the business. Okay. So the message, the essential meaning of Petalite spirit is witnessing, the observer, an ability to detach the impersonal quality of the universe. Sometimes life feels too close for comfort. Decisions are difficult to make when you're taking life so personally. This is particularly true for empaths and sensitives. When Petalite Spirit arrives, it's here to give you the ability to step back and observe with detachment and neutrality. There is a place within that allows you to observe without emotion. See the world with the perspective of acceptance, trying to change not what you see as external to you, but rather the lens by which you perceive it. Now is the time to step back and observe what is right in front of you, honey. Hello. Are you reacting to something that is triggering you? Or are you overwhelmed by the sheer amount of information that you need to process and the time required to sort things out? Petalite Spirit reminds you that a clear, detached manner will empower you to understand the true nature of what is in front of you now and take steps in your own time. Time to step back and observe the situation as if you are not a part of it. Observe it as if you are a stranger looking at the situation. What's happening here? You're needing to emotionally detach, and the only way that you're going to be able to do that is to look at the situation objectively, as if you are not a part of it. Look at the key players involved. Look at how they move. If you were not you, if you were not emotionally affected by the people in the situation, let's say that you're just watching a TV show. Your life is this TV show you're watching. How do you feel about the characters involved? How do you feel about you, the main character? What advice would you give the main character if you were there? What would you say, or how would you handle the other players involved? Who would catch the fade? Because somebody here is getting fought. But yeah, it's time for you to be more objective about the situation. It's time for you to be more head over heart about the situation. And it's time for you to prioritize self and your own stability in the situation. A part of you has to know how you're sabotaging yourself by relying and leaning on people who are not here for you. Because intuitively, you know that these people are not here for you. They don't care for you. Some of these people like to see you in turmoil. They like the drama. They like the back and forth. They want to hear both sides. She said you cheated. She said what? She likes seeing him get hype. I ain't never cheated on me. That ain't what she said. And she said it was with her sister. Like, they like stoking the fire. So you got to be more careful. And that's what it is. All right, let's get some songs out here. What channel songs do we have for the collective for this situation? Yeah, the energy of this reading when I first started, it was so disconnected, so like scattered. And now that I see what's happening in the situation, it's just people being messy, picking up information, putting it down, picking up information, putting it down. All right, what song do we have? What songs do we have to resonate with this reading? The first one, Free Minds by Tim's. But behind my mind it runs, all these thoughts have troubled me, fighting to give up my pain, fighting to be on my lane. Get to the other side. You really need to free your mind. Like I said, this person is just keeping a mess, causing conflict. The best way to free your mind is to free all these bitches. Everybody cut off. Everybody cut off. Okay, it's a lot of things that are troubling you, and this person is just agitating the situation. What other song do we have? I feel like this one. None of your concern, Janae Aiko. That's what you need to tell this person. The next time they pull up, trying to get some tea, baby, it's none of your concern. It's none of your concern anymore. Don't worry about me and how I'm dealing, how I'm healing. It's none of your concern. I can't confide in you anymore. This person may also, because the lyric that I wrote is, I've been hearing things and seeing things, and so it seems you're moving on from me. This person may be coming back telling you about the new woman. I wanted to say the new supply. Crazy. Might be a narcissist. But I feel like they have been telling you about how this person is moving on, or who they've moved on to, or how things are going in that connection. Just messy. Whoever this person is, we need to fight them. Don't go to jail. Don't fight them. But they need to be fought. And what's the last song? I love that this is the last song for y'all. Because y'all know I love Young and May, right? Just One of Those Days by Young and May is your final song. Featuring Monica, of course. She sampled her song. And it says, cause hoes get ignored every day, B. Man, she'll be all right. You keep worrying about me, girl, you need a life. Like, and I feel like that's not even necessarily directed towards the person who hurt you. It's directed towards the go-between. Like, you keep trying to get information, you keep worrying about me. I'm ignoring everybody. I'm ignoring you too. All these hoes getting ignored. And they will be all right. Because you need to be all right. Because you need to heal. Because you need to move forward. Yeah, this person, and I see the Son of Cups again. Y'all know that the Son of Cups, the Nine of Cups is my narcissist card. So for some of y'all, it's a narcissist. Or if not a narcissist, somebody who's very emotionally manipulative. And they do and say whatever they can to get what they want out of you. It's over now, but you need to cut everybody off. We can't be friends with people who are associated with the person who hurt you. That shit is wild anyway. And I understand that you might just need somebody. But shit, find somebody else. Make a friend. Write a journal. I don't know. But this person's not it. The go-between ain't it. Anybody associated with this person, not it. All right, so tell me the advice here for the collective. Okay. Oh. The advice is working on your stability with the Ten of Pentacles. Getting into alignment with people who actually fuck with you, people who will ride for you, people who are on your team, people who share the same values, people who want what you want out of life. These are the type of partnerships that you need to be connecting to. That's your soul tribe, your soul family, your 10 of cups. Okay, so it's time to clean house is the message here. It is time to clean house because everybody that's close to you, everybody that you call friend ain't a friend. Everybody who you call family, daughter, mom, whatever, they not that. These people are behind your back, talking shit, stirring the pot, causing chaos, and you're simply trying to heal. You will never heal with people like this around, constantly ripping the band-aid off, constantly stirring the pot, digging the hole. Okay? So your postcard from Spirit says, Dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment-to-moment experience, thinking that you will have happiness out there someday? So many go chasing the magic it out there, but it never could be found. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside of you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it up in your heart so you can share it. You must know this so when it comes time, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and action will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within to be joyful for even the tears and loss, for they mean that you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. All right. So what I just heard was be glad that the shit didn't work out. Be happy, be joyful. Because losing this thing, this person, this deal, this contract, this union, whatever the fuck it was, is putting you into alignment with something better. So give gratitude for the loss. Okay? So that is your message, collective. If that resonates for you, please let me know how in the comments below. If it resonates too much and you would like a personal reading, you can book at SavySentient.com. Slots open up week by week. First come, first serve. Please make sure that you all do the things like share and subscribe if you have not already. And of course, until the next time I read for you all, wish you all a night. Now go get right, friend. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.